system. I have no doubt that all of them have worked hard, but the fact is that despite these efforts and hard work, numbers of cases are on rapid increase. Result is delay in disposal of cases. Litigants are fully justified and they expect decision of their cases in a reasonable time. One factor that can affect the image and erode the faith of a common man in the judiciary is delay in disposal of cases. If we cannot enhance this image which we have inherited, it is our responsibility to at least ensure that it is maintained and no dent is created in it. We cannot always live on our past glory. Despite some dent in the image when compared to the past, still the people of this country have great trust and faith in the judiciary. The faith is our strength and it has to be maintained at every cost. Justice H.R. Khanna once said in a lecture that the greatest asset and the strongest weapon in the armory of the judiciary is the confidence it commands and the faith it inspires in the minds of the people. The common man considers the judiciary as the ultimate guardian of his rights and liberties. The common man considers the courts as temple of justice. The common man considers the judge as the next to God. Therefore, no institution can take for granted the respect of the community. It has high expectations, constantly demands proof of its utility. If problem of delay is not tackled now, it can shake people's faith. If people lose respect of law and the respect for the courts which administer law, it will be a bad day for us. It will affect the rule of law in the country. Therefore, it is the duty of the courts to maintain the sanctity and the purity of legal administration and dispensation of justice. Let all work together to justify the existence of the institution in the journey of justice delivery system. Judiciary is facing so many challenges so that the faith and trust reposed by the common man in the institution is not shaken. Let us take an oath today on celebrating 75th years to serve the nation and the common man for whom the institution is established and exists. Let us all devise new methods, new tools, and innovate new strategies for the purpose of reaching social justice to the common man. We have to make full use of the modern technology. We have to stop the adjournment culture. I am sure that in the years to come, the honorable judges of the Gauhati High Court as well as the subordinate judiciary shall work harder so that the common man may continue to have faith in the justice delivery system. Ladies and gentlemen, I would end up by prayer to the Almighty to shower His blessings on the entire state of Assam, Nagaland, Mizoram and Arunachal Pradesh, more particularly the judicial and the legal fraternity, so that it can come up to just aspiration of the citizens. Thank you very much for giving me this opportunity. God may continue to bless all of us in future. Jai Hind.
Thank you, Your Lordship. I would now like to request Honorable Mr. Justice Suman Shyam, Chairperson ICT Committee, Gauhati High Court, to share a few words before we move on to the launch of online e-Seva Kendra for the state of Assam and the integrated CIS and e-prisons application.
Namaskar and good evening to all of you. Honorable the Chief Justice of India, Dr. Justice D.Y. Chandrachud, Honorable Judges from the Supreme Court of India who are present here today along with their spouses, Shri Manan Kumar Mishra, Chairman of the Bar Council of India, Shri Dilip Kumar Chaudhary, President Gauhati High Court Bar Association, Honorable dignitaries of the dais, former judges of the Supreme Court of India, former judges of this court, my esteemed colleagues in the bench, eminent senior counsels, learned members of the bar, ladies and gentlemen. In a few minutes from now, we shall have the launch of two very important apps at the auspicious hands of the Honorable the Chief Justice of India, Dr. Justice D.Y. Chandrachud. Just before the launch, I would like to apprise you about a few thoughts which went behind this launch and the work that had been done by the ICT Committee of the Gauhati High Court as a up to this process. Ladies and gentlemen, as you would be aware, under the visionary leadership of Honorable the Chief Justice of India, Dr. Justice D.Y. Chandrachud, the Patron-in-Chief and the Chairperson of the E-Committee of the Supreme Court of India, many significant steps have already been initiated to introduce technology to the judicial process. Since its inception in the year 2005, the E-Committee of the Supreme Court of India, with the support from the Law Ministry, Government of India, has undertaken a number of significant steps for computerization of the Indian judiciary in the Phase 1 and Phase 2 of the E-Court project. However, the process of digitization of the judiciary has gained significant momentum after the reins of the E-Committee were taken over by Honorable the Chief Justice of India, Dr. Justice D.Y. Chandrachud. The recent outbreak of pandemic COVID-19 has further expedited the process, with thousands of court proceedings having been held with the help of video conferencing facilities across India. With the introduction of video conferencing facilities, e-filing of cases, establishing paperless courts, digital payment of court fees, and live streaming of judicial proceedings, there has been a silent transformation in the judicial process in India. So much so that today one can confidently say that the Indian judiciary is in the cusp of going completely paperless in the near future. The process of digitization in judiciary, aimed at providing time-bound, citizen-centric services to the litigants, primarily seeks to increase the efficiency of the system by providing real-time information to the stakeholders. The Phase 3 of the E-Courts projects, which has already commenced, 2 days back, and even today during the course of his, the Honorable Minister of India has laid emphasis to the importance of this project and has announced that rupees 7,000 crore has been earmarked for digitization of judiciary in the Phase 3 of the E-Court project. The system has to therefore gear up to utilize this resource and translate the same into realistic benefits for the end users, that is the litigants. With these developments, the legal fraternity in general and the members of the bar and bench in particular can no longer afford to remain unfamiliar with technology, nor can anyone remain aloof from these changes. Following the footsteps of the E-Committee, Supreme Court of India, the ICT Committee in the Gauhati High Court, under the dynamic leadership of the Chief Justice of the Gauhati High Court, Sri Sandeep Mehta, has also initiated several significant steps to activate and operationalize the digitized platform for the judiciary in Assam as well as in the 3 other states coming within the jurisdiction of the High Court. E-filing of cases in all arbitration matters as well as e-filing of pleadings by the government departments have already been made mandatory in the Gauhati High Court. The ICT committee is also actively considering expanding the scope of this notification so as to make it compulsory e-filing in other category of cases as well. Work is under progress to provide online certified copy of court's orders in vernacular. Side by side, steps are being taken so as to establish a robust e-filing mechanism at each district level. E-Seva Kendras have been already established in the High Court as well as at the district levels in Assam. Facilities such as N-Steps, that is service of summons notices through electronic mode, digital courts, e-payment mechanism are active in Assam today. The ICT committee, with the able participation of my esteemed brother judges, Justice K.R. Surana, Justice Soumitra, Justice Debashish Barua, and Justice Arundev Chaudhary, is meeting frequently and regularly to explore introduction of technology in many other new areas of operation. At this juncture, I would also like to remember with a sense of reverence the useful contribution made by the former chairpersons and members of the ICT committee, without which we would not have been able to reach this stage today. The ICT committee of the Gauhati High Court is also exploring the possibilities of storing metadata of each category of cases at the time of filing of those cases so that the data so stored in the system can be subsequently used for many purposes, including grouping, regrouping of cases, and for other ancillary jobs. The ICT committee is also exploring the possibilities of making available innovative digitized features to the lawyers, such as self-generation of cause lists where mutually agreeable dates for listing of cases is possible. We are also exploring the possibility of letting, at some point of time, only those cases to come up before the courts for hearing where contested and adjudicatory orders are called for, while deflating the other dockets to be handled primarily through a completely digitized process with the help of AI technology. To ensure a smooth transition of this process and with a view to implement the important directives and coming from the E-Committee, the Gauhati High Court has recently recruited a full-time IT professional in the rank of Register IT, full stop. In-house team of the ICT committee, which includes the Register IT, Sri R.A. Tapadar, Sri Diganta Barman, the IT consultant, Sri Obam Mize, Joint Register and Central Project Coordinator, OSD, E-Courts, Sri Devashish Kashyap and Sri Pranab Dwara, Senior System Officers, are working relentlessly to develop new softwares and computer applications to further streamline the judicial process. The development of the mobile app Bhorosa, which was launched a little while back by the Honorable President of India, is also a creation of the ICT team of the High Court, which we believe will go a long way in ensuring women's safety. The Gauhati High Court also has constituted an AI committee comprising of Justices Sri S.K. Medhi and Sri Robin Kumar Fukan for implementing AI-assisted legal translations of court orders and judgments. The online E-Seva Kendra, which is proposed to be launched today, is inspired by the idea of access to justice for all. It is a unique artificial intelligence-based chatbot designed to provide 24/7 service. The chatbot will be available in the official website of the Gauhati High Court. It is a voice-enabled service. As soon as a query is made by the user, it breaks the query into meaningful words so as to find out a suitable reply. The response would be available in natural language, in text as well as in voice. With the help of this facility, the citizen will be able to obtain relevant information pertaining to many important aspects of the judicial process without any human intervention. The integrated CIS in e-prisons application has been taken up as a pilot project in Assam, which emphasizes direct communication between the court and the prison system with the help of Open Application Programming Interface, in short API. Unlike the ICGS portal, access to which is restricted, all the court information system user can avail the service of this system so as to extract data on the criminal antecedents of each and every prisoner, assisted by detailed information on the health conditions, parole details, family details, etc. of the prisoners, along with a mini statement comprising data drawn from all the pillars of ICGS. The prison system will also be updated with case details along with orders and judgments of the court. With these few words, may I now humbly request the Honorable Chief Justice of India, Dr. Justice D.Y. Chandrachud, kindly